So as we adjust to the new normal, whatever that means to you, whatever that means to us, because everything is totally new, I want you to think about three things. And one is what we don't really like to talk about. It is money. It is resources. It is the tool that makes our life a little bit better. The other thing is about your family, because you're not going to be able to take care of your family if you don't have the finances. The economy has been affected tremendously by the riots that is going on, by the cry of people trying to get justice, and also by the virus. And I want you to think a little bit different with me for a minute about how are you going to create a different kind of wealth differently so that you can support your family and you can make money, because you need the tool to be able to raise your family, to be able to pay your bills, and also live a comfortable life. So let's talk about how to create wealth. Let's talk about how to create money. Let's talk about a side hustle. Let's talk about really starting a business. There are three things you need to know about starting a business. You need to be able to learn that you're going to do the work. Number two, you're going to hire a coach or consultant. Do not try to reinvent the wheel, but other people have done it and have done it better. And they have the training that you need, the mistakes that they make, so that you can jump over to the other side quickly and faster so that you don't repeat the same mistakes. Number three, you will need to be able to know that you're not chasing money, as our friend Kerry Washington says. You are chasing purpose. You're making sure this is for greater good. You're making sure you're doing good while supporting other people, making sure that you're getting your gifts out to the world, in not just in a small scale but in a bigger way. Make sure that you have aligned your business with your purpose, and then the money will follow. So in this new normal we're living in, when job market has been affected so much, maybe you have a service-based work and it has stopped completely. Let's think a little bit different. Question everything around you. Start to build differently. Reinvent a new bundle that can be able to withstand, because every so often this will happen again. This is not new. Every so often this will happen again. It might not be the virus, it might not be the protest, but it might be something else that will shake our world, move our world, and create a different, maybe another normal, and it might be very extreme. So you have the vision of whatever it takes for you to make money, to support your family, and also to leave a legacy. I don't want you to be stuck in your job. Maybe you have the ability and the privilege and the, to work from home. But some of us, we don't have that. But what if this could have been shaken your industry in a much bigger way? What if the impact was felt a much more in your industry? How could you have fed your family? How could you have paid your bills? How could you have been able to live comfortably and have roof over your head if your industry was shaken and you lost your job? Or maybe it is your spouse who makes the money and they lose their job. How would you be able to? This is the time that as women especially, we have to think a little bit different. We have to build differently. And we have to make sure we are getting the training. It is like starting a business and you don't have an accountant. It's like being sick and you don't go to the hospital. Having a coach, having a trainer, having somebody that can guide you and brainstorm with you and look at the bigger picture and cover your blind spot. It is so necessary in this season. So I want you to check us out. Link in my bio, abbyglobalventures.com, abbyglobalventures.com, where I support women like you grow their business, build an empire, and create a legacy. Bye, everybody.